Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the beginner's guide. We're just gonna jump right back in without going over anything. But this is Porn Stars Die 2. I'm not really sure what I need to do. There's a cage and a well. All right. This could be symbolic of or it could mean you're trapped inside this. You just get this feeling of being trapped in prison. You can't escape. And on the other side of prison, there's water, which could be symbolic of life. And there's the rays of light shining down. This is all outside of this cage. There's life. Shut up, phone. I'm talking. And you're trapped inside this room. And that's just my thought on that. Anyway, let's go down this seemingly innocent hallway. Oh yeah, I forgot I could jump. I like jumping in games. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, is this the well? Oh,
this is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway.
Alright.
Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else.
Alright.
Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
Oh. Now this is even more like a prison, where you can't escape. What furniture ought to go to in the center of the room? Put a giant hole in the ground. I guess not. I wanted a giant hole. Okay, now about the long side of the room. Let's put a huge picture of a horse. You better put up. Okay, no, all right. I think we should light up the room a bit. A skylight, full ceiling window. Let's open this baby up. I'm thinking 10 blah blah blah. We'll put up Tesla coils in each corner. Yeah. I kind of like this part because it gives you the illusion of making a choice, but all the choices are being made for you. You have no say in it, which you're trapped. You don't have a say. You can't do anything about it. It's all determined for you. And it's just giving you this feeling of being trapped again. And what about this? Who are you? Where are you doing this from exactly? I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. Tables were invented in 1935. There we go, that'll confuse him up. Oh.
There's a bit more to this one, but still, it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
It's the big picture of a horse. I want to see the big picture of a horse.
So, okay, He throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Hello, please walk forward. Oh, I wanted to see if it would give me a choice to walk forward or not. This guide will enable you to escape any prison environment. Follow the instructions carefully. First, click this table. Good. Go over to the photo frame and quickly turn it slightly. What did I do? Now turn the floor lamp in the center of the room and turn it back on. Now go to the left side of the sofa and move it over a little. Once again, this is telling me what to do, and it's not giving me much other. It's telling me what to do, and telling when you're told what to do, that's it. And in real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start to be taken back to your prison. This kind of gives you the feeling oh, do all this stuff, go do that, do that, do that, do that, and it gives you this feeling as you don't have a choice. Which is associated with being trapped. I also really like the soundtrack for this game.
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape.
Oh, that's good. That is
Here's a
good.
version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside. Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen of them. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this, to see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what?
Oh, it's that
Like, at what
puzzle
point
again.
do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on. But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism
this
of
thing
defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going, and then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons.
What did he hit on, though?
This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Hey, it's a lamppost. That would have been like a cool cover. I'm not. Is it the cover? I forget what the cover of this game is. I've been playing it for like the last hour. But it would be cool if the lamppost was like the cover of this game. The beginner's guide, I mean, not all of Coda's games. And there's something else about this game that I just kind of had a theory. Like, what if Coda doesn't exist? What if Coda is David? And these are all David. I might be completely wrong. I'm just spewing out a theory with this one. But like, what if Coda is David and this is all of his games? I can look at... Hello! This is actually kind of scary. Who is this? Hey, it's me. I'm you from after you escaped the prison. You and me? ... So you were trapped in this prison too? Yep, I was in the furniture.
It's a conversation. And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone
That's
who knows.
where I am right now.
But the
I'm
irony
glad
is that
to
even
know I
in this
eventually get out.
scenario, you're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so
Actually, I'm
far
noticing
are
how much I
Coda
could be in
talking
prison.
to himself.
It's strange, but in a way I kind of miss being in prison. It feels like I'm being completely still and wildly in motion at the same time. This is a weird one. This is like, and even right now I'm trapped inside this phone box, so it's like I'm still in a prison. Still trapped. Sometimes I'm scared I'll get out and then there'll be exactly the same thing as before. No, I'm really the same person now as I was back then. It actually does change. I don't feel like the same person at all. Oh, good. That's not so nice to hear. That makes me feel really happy. Age just does that, you know? I'm still me, but I'm somehow not. It's hard to describe. Well, people are always changing. And I guess people kind of construct their own prisons that they're stuck in. Like, they're always in a prison, and they're always trying to break out of their prison into something new and better, and then they get into a new prison. And then they want to break out of that one to something new and better again, and they're always changing who they are, and whenever they change, they always end up wanting something else. And sometimes they might not always realize what they really wanted was something they had in one of the old prisons, and they try to go back to that old prison. And the prison is a great metaphor to use. I really like it. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of when you were trapped? No, I think I'm the first person to call back. Then can you tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? To get out, all you have to do is be sincere. To get out, all you need to do is tell me how you feel right now. To get out, just talk with me for a bit. Oh, this one is... I'm stuck between 2 and 3 right now. To get out, all you need to do is tell me how you feel right now. Just talk... Talk with me for a bit. I feel like that's the better solution. What? That will free me? I feel like talking about yourself will like you understand yourself better when you talk about yourself, and you might be able to discover what you really want. And when you talk about what you really want, that kind of breaks down the walls of your prison. Listen, you can't know until you're out, but I promise it works. And you don't really realize that it worked until you figure it out. Okay, I can talk. Let's just talk for a bit. Will you be here? I'll be here for as long as you need. And sometimes, in order to escape the prison, you need someone else,
I can see
like
why
a
he
friend.
considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games.
That was a
After all of
great
the
game.
obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay. Wouldn't that be nice?
Oh, I would play that game so much. Like,
So
I would
what would it look
play
like
it over
if
again and
Coda
again and
wanted to
again.
make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
Oh, we get this cold wasteland. That's kind of how it is sometimes when
To
you try
me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the 2 doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
I don't know how often David's gonna be talking to me. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as all heck you showed up. Thought I might be having to clean this entire house by myself, and right miserable that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy homes. Don't worry about me.
Notice that the quality of the art is
Please.
a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on. From here on out, he begins putting much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Well, now, you might be getting a little ahead of yourself, no? Why don't we start with cleaning, and then we can decide whether or not you could do it all night. I'll finish up here. In the meantime, could you please clear the table? Much nicer that the table, that's the table I want to see. Now, do you please run to the bedroom and make the bed? This is also kind of something about, like, talking to people that can be challenging, because when you talk to someone, you might want to, might want to just talk to them, have a fun conversation, and then they want all of this stuff out of you, like, oh, like, this person's telling me to go do all this stuff, and it's not really looking to be a friend, but looking to get something out of the friendship. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? All the details matter. And then, like, there's me, the player, the person in the game right now, who's trying to be a friendly person, like, be a friend, and then there's this person who's just, like, burdening me with all the troubles and doesn't really care about the friendship at all. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? How do you end up doing this job? It's been a long time since I've seen a house this messy. I'll do number 1. Well, I don't enjoy it so much as I need it. While I'm working, I feel a kind of calm that rests in my place, a pit of my ribcage. My soul just can't be soothed any other way, it seems. Which I guess is about all that matters. Oh, could you tie up that couch? Would you straighten the pillows on the sofa out there? Kablams. Oh dear, looks like someone spilled a drink on the couch. Maybe mop that up and... as long as you're over there. I feel compelled to show an incredible cheesy personal insight. Would you be okay with that? Make it especially cheesy. I want extra cheese and pepperoni. This better be pizza. ... No. No, it was stupid. Sorry. Never mind. Hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why don't you come do that? I've been in this situation so many times where people are just like, oh, I have this problem. Can you help me with this problem? Like, oh yeah, sure, I'd love to help. And then they're like, never mind, it's stupid. And then it's just like, they're hiding their feelings inside, and that's not right. Also, your hands are very weird. Look at your hands. There's lacking fingers, and, well, you have a nice butt, but that's besides the point. Hey, these... Last I checked, the tub needs cleaning. Scrub down as best you can. No need to be perfect, we're all just human. I wonder if I look like that, if my character looks like that. Are the books scattered on the floor of the bedroom? If so, will you put them back on the shelf? Perfect. And then, like, they come to you with all these other small problems that aren't really problems.
After the intense set of prison games, this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing. It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
House. Do the chores ever end? No, you'll be... Darling, let me tell you something. Whatever work you do, you have no absolute... you have to absolutely got to own it. Otherwise, it owns you. So why don't we be with the task at hand and leave the future chores to future you?
I know that Coda really
Present
liked
you
this
wants to smooth out the rug.
Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was, like, grossly happy all the time. Just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
And the same problems keep rising up. Earlier when I said, and here comes the problem again. I was gonna say, it occurs to me that that the one's house is a lot like one's soul. You take care of it, and it takes care of you. Don't know why I felt weird to say that. I get that it's a weird thing to say, someone you just met. Yeah, you're right, that's pretty cheesy. But there's still a bit of truth in it, no? ... Anyway. Oh, okay. Alright. I try to be a nice guy. I try to help you out, but no, you don't want to talk about it. And it's interesting that the same problems keep coming up again. And like you continuously have to do it.
I'm glad he found some peace.
But at the same time, this isn't so bad because you have company. And like you're doing all these repetitive tasks.
Of course, it can't last. The music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
I don't want to stop moving now. I don't want to get a game over by accident. And plus, I don't, like I said, I don't want these parts to take too long. So after this, I'm going to stop. Oh, well, I guess I'm at the end. Alright.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle
Hello,
doors, right?
lamppost.
That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it.
Items you love
This one
at
gets
members
a
only
big
price. Why did you come here today? I will tell you next time, actually, because I want to end it right here. Anyway, I hope you guys are really enjoying this. I know I'm really loving this. This is by far, like, one of the coolest things I've ever played in a long time. And I can't wait to get back into this. But I have to stop right here. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I really hope you guys are having fun with this, this game. This is so interesting. I really love this. But yeah, I'm gonna have to end it here for now. So I hope you enjoyed, and good night, everyone.